So in this class we try to discuss about the column problem that is asked in GATE examination, previous GATE examination question. So in this case we consider when both ends are hinged. So in this case we consider a column when both ends are hinged, that is asked in your GATE examination. So this is the given data. Here the given data is given, Young's modulus is 200 gigapascal and length is 1 meter, and the cross section of the column is 10 mm into 20 mm. That is, it is a rectangular column. Clearly observe that is a rectangular column. Right. Cross section is rectangular cross section, that is 10 mm into 20 mm. 10 mm into 20 mm is clearly saying that it is a rectangular cross section. Right. So whenever you are having this kind of a given data, you simply calculate. In this case, they are supposed to calculate the critical loading. What is the critical loading of this particular this particular column? Critical loading condition. Right. This is a given question, very easiest question. So especially in case of a column, you have to remember the few formulas, that is few conditions. That means when both ends are hinged, one end is fixed, another end is hinged, and one end is fixed, another end is free. Likewise, like we are having some conditions. So those conditions you have to be remembered. That is very important. So without knowing those formulas, we cannot solve the problem. That is confirmed. Right. So in this case, both ends are hinged. Whenever you are having both ends are hinged, there is some critical loading formula. What is the critical loading? Critical load PC is equal to pi square E into I minimum by LE square. L is the equivalent loading condition. LE is the equivalent load. So whenever, so this is the condition, whenever both ends are hinged, the critical load LE equal to equivalent length, that is equivalent length LE equal to LE. So that is the condition. So for both ends are hinged, LE equal to L. That is already we know that this is the condition, basic condition. Whenever we are having both ends are hinged, LE equal to L. Right, very good. Now we try to substitute those values what we are having in the given data in the given formula. Pi square EI minimum, pi square E into I minimum by LE square. Okay, fine. Now calculate. Pi square value. Pi square means as usual you know that, and Young's modulus is equal to 200 gigapascal, 210 power 3, and here I minimum value. So here in this case formula is I minimum. So how do you get this I minimum value? That is also very important. How do you get this I minimum value? So in order to get this I minimum value, you can calculate what is the I value. I is the moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of this rectangular cross section. That is, so this is the formula. So this is BDQ by 12. So I1 equal to BDQ by 12 and I2 equal to dBDQ by 12. It is, both the cases are very important. You have to consider, because we don't know which one is minimum. In what direction we are having minimum value, we don't know. So that I am considering I1 value and I2 value. I1 value and I2 value, both the cases. So by doing the calculation of I1 value and by doing the calculation of I2 value, we will get the minimum value from those two values. So in this case, I2 value is minimum. So I1 value, I2 value, both the values are to be calculated, and in between these two values find out which one is minimum. So in this case I2 value is minimum value. So note down the I2 value for minimum case and substitute in the given relation. Pi square into E value 200 into 10 power 3 and I2 value, because in this case I2 is the minimum value. So I2 value, I am considering I2 value by length. L value is 1000. So 1000 square. So after calculating the values, all those things, you will get PC value equal to 3289.868. This is the value you supposed to get for this problem. So this is how you supposed to solve the problem, especially in case of a columns. So columns problems are very easy. Simply there are 4 conditions you are supposed to be remember. 4 conditions are to be remember. Right. So based on those 4 conditions only, you supposed to solve many number of problems. Whatever the problems it is mentioned in the examination, you can easily solve those problems by if you knowing the formula. Just simply whenever you are, the procedure for solving the problem in a GATE examination is very simple. If it is a numerical one, it is very easy. That means simply note down the given data, what it is mentioned in the given problem. First note down the given data and what is to be required to be find out. Note down the formula, right? Then interrelate with your formula with your required data. Then it is very easy for you to solve the problem. Very easy for you to solve the problem. So practice more number of problems based on these columns, right? We try to solve more number of problems, whichever, I mean, in your previous examination, whatever the question they are asked, we try to solve in these sessions, in coming sessions also, right? Thank you.